All right, we're back for part two of this doubleheader on the SAGU Sports Network. Your SAGU Lions are hosting the Oklahoma City University Stars. And if you missed the part one where the women played, wow, that was an exciting game. I'm John Cookman. I'll be your play-by-play host tonight. And along my side is Steve Fiedler. He is the expert analysis and color commentary. How you doing, Steve?
Doing well tonight. It was a great part one.
It was. The Lady Lions are putting together some, not just, they're putting together wins, right? And that's the objective. But there's some beautiful gameplay. I mean, it is fun to watch. I want to encourage everyone. You guys got to get in here and watch the Lady Lions this year. It is phenomenal play.
You haven't seen them in a while. I agree. It's fun to watch. You can tell they're very well coached, playing in system. I mean, defensively, offensively, crushing the ball, shooting the ball. I mean, they're
doing everything right.
Right now,
everything right.
Momentum is they're building that momentum, and looking forward to seeing where they're going to end up. At the end of the season.
Yes, and the men have had a really great season so far. They've lost 3, but they've won 8. Those 3 have come to losses have come to at the time nationally ranked teams. Langston, number 2 in the nation. They lost to, and LSU Shreveport. They lost to a buzzer beater. And then another buzzer beater at the Thanksgiving Classic down in Destin, Florida.
Heartbreaker.
That was absolutely a heartbreaker.
Man.
You had a 22-point lead.
Yeah. That was really tough.
And you do all the right things at the end. And just freakishly, it's like 1 in a million type of play.
Yeah.
And you kind of lose to this weird play, and no controversy, no ref, no problem. It's just great play by Florida College, and they did it. They made the comeback and got the win somehow. So that was the 3rd loss for the Lions. But other than that, they have played outstanding basketball, and now it's conference time. And this is where all the marbles matter.
Yes, they do.
And playing for points and positioning, and you got to get to the top. That's the goal. So 4-1 in conference, where USAO is also 4-1. So effectively, SAGU is in 2nd place, tied for 2nd in the Sooner Athletic Conference. Just 1 behind the so powerful Langston Lions. And Guys, if you haven't seen Langston play, they are legit. They, other than Grace College out there, they legitimately look almost unbeatable. And they got a fantastic acquisition from New Mexico State in Anthony Roy. And he is a baller. Just does everything they need. He's that guy. If you need points, you get points. If you need rebounds, he gets rebounds. He's kind of like Garcia, like we saw for the Lady Lions. She just does whatever you need her to do that night, and then she does it really well. And Anthony Roy does it really well for the Lions. And they have an outstanding team anyway. So adding him just kind of made them feel invincible. All right, we're going to throw it down to the court for the pregame festivities. The opening prayer, the national anthem, and the starting lineups. You are watching the SAGU Sports Network.
We ask each of you, as a participant, official, or spectator, to abide by these values by creating a positive environment in which our athletes may participate, our officials may work, and you, the spectator, may enjoy. We hope you enjoyed tonight's game. At this time, we'd ask everyone to stand. Please remove your hats as we honor God with an invocation. Then please remain standing and face the flag as we honor our nation with the playing of our national anthem.
Father God, I just want to thank you for this day. I want to thank you for allowing us to come to your prayer. I just pray you put your hand of protection over all these players and all these coaches as they compete and play the game they love, and that you extend that hand of protection for safe travel on the way back home after the game, and that all the fun that we have tonight be a testament to how good you are, and no matter what the result is, whether it's win or lose, we give you all the glory, because in your name we play and pray. Amen.
And now, friends, let's meet the starting lineup for both teams, beginning with the visiting OCU Stars. At guard, a 6'1" freshman from Salt Lake City, number 1, Yorgo Golises. At guard, a 5'10" senior from Huntsville, Alabama, number 4, Nick Bonifay. At center, at 7'1", a sophomore from down under in Sydney, Australia, number 15, Jack McWilliams. And at forward, a 6'6" senior from Westmont, California, number 23, Brandon Jackson. And finally at forward, a 6'6" junior from Russellville, Kentucky, number 24, Parker Jones. The assistant coaches for the Stars are John Roby, Eli Burke, and Garrett White. And their head coach in his 3rd season, Mark Barakoff. And now, fans, let's meet the starting lineup for your SAGU Lions. At guard, a 5'9" junior from Mansfield, Texas, number 1, Alaric Hall. And at guard, a 6'2" junior, Al's brother from Mansfield, Texas, number 2, CJ Hall. At guard, a 5'10" grad student from Van Alstyne, Texas, number 3, Noah Bowling. At forward, a 6'9" junior from Texarkana, number 4, CJ Kelly. And finally, at forward, a 6'6" sophomore, like his brother from Van Alstyne, Texas, number 5, JJ Bowling. The assistant coaches for the Lions are Mitch McMullen, Darian Davis, James Sutherland, and Emmanuel Adoy. Your head coach, please welcome Delta Deal.
All right, we're back. Getting ready for some live action in the Schaefer Center. The men's part 2, the 7'2", or maybe 7 foot and forever, if it looks like. The big man for OCU wins the tip. Swinging around, early three-point shot off the back of the rim. Offensive board grabbed. So the Stars will get another chance at it. Oh, that's a beautiful pass. Good defense by J.J. Bowling. C.J. Hall gets it down quick. Takes a little jumper. It's short. Noah Bowling goes up for it. Couldn't quite get it. And a little bit of nervous, like erratic play. Kind of to be expected by two high output offenses like the Stars and the Lions. Hall gets it up top, trying to see what's available. Dumps it down. Now out to Bowling. Bowling's never scared to shoot.
Oh, nice.
Alaric Hall.
Alaric Hall. What a heads-up play there.
Started. Wow.
Heads-up defensive play. Got the bucket.
Did not quit on that. Stayed home and knew his speed would be his asset.
His speed, man, it just, he's right there on you before you know it.
Yeah. The world-class speed. And now he's got some experience to add to that. So he is a top-tier player in the NAI. Oh, just a bad pass by Kelly. McWilliams trying to set a pick. Not trying. He set a good pick on C.J. Hall.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get around that. Like when he spreads the legs.
Good dish there.
That was nice. Great dish. Kelly finishes. And that's just an average day at the office for the SAGU Lions. All the way to the corner. Had some heat on it. And went through the hands of Nick Bonifay. Hall, if you give him any time to take assess that rim, he's going to take the shot. And he shoots about 38% from the three-point line. Oh, that's going to get ruled. He did dip down, but the defense was moving. We should see it on the replay here. Yeah, just a little too much movement.
Too much contact there.
Got to get stuck if you want these refs to actually make the call. That's short. Parker Jones is going to get a new try at this free throw. He missed the first one and misses the second. Alaric Hall trying to sneak in. That's a great play. Alaric Hall knew he drew the mismatch. And
yeah, it gets him a timeout. That's exactly right.
that mismatch is not the classic mismatch where you got the big posting up the small, but it's the small guy kind of running into the big, which made available for another mismatch down to Kelly with the easy layup.
That's some great recognition there. He drew the 7-footer out on him.
And knew immediately.
He hits a 6'6" guy on the block with another 6 foot on him. It was good recognition there. Yeah, exactly right. Got an easy bucket there.
Very, very exciting when you see that as a point guard and you know the game and you understand the game. All right now we got a special guest just coming up to the booth, and I'm very excited. We're getting some of our student athletes in the action in the broadcast now. In the men's game, we had Noah Bowling come up and talk to everyone, but I'm very, very happy to have I'm thinking of all these accolades I could just say, but the phenomenal floor chief, the general of the Lady Lions, Wendy Clemens, comes in, and she's going to honor us with her presence. Wendy, don't be scared. It's just me and you and Steve up here. Talk to us a little bit. That was a great win. How do you feel about knocking off a perennial powerhouse like Oklahoma City University, coming in and not just getting a win, but you guys really won? I mean, 17-point win. And I don't know if anybody saw that coming. Talk to us about how did that game, did you expect first to win by 17 points?
We knew that it was going to be a hard game. They're a really good team. They have a lot of great players, and we knew that we had to stay our ground and continue to put out what we've been practicing and doing in other games. And we had amazing performances by all my teammates. Cheney with almost 30 points,
wow.
Aggie with 15, 16 rebounds. So
I talk a lot of stats with you. You know, we kind of talk trash and some stats every now and then. And so you're my stats gal. You know, we kind of dig in, try to know what's there analytically. Cheney set her personal career high tonight with 28. Previously, she had 21. Had a phenomenal game. What do you think happened in the game that made her so available? It looked like it was just easy. She was hitting shots, obviously, so you got to hit the shots. But she just looked wide open. Were you guys running plays for her? Was Coach Sun setting that up? Or did it just naturally kind of come out of movement?
I think it's naturally right there. We have an offense that Coach Sons has put in that is very letting us play freely and allowing us to hit the open person and find anybody that's open. So I think she was just always right there in the right spot where she's supposed to be and hit down her shots today.
Yeah, it did look like they knew they needed to kind of concentrate down low on Aggie, and was taking out some of their big man play, and maybe they got compensated, but did it feel like that when you were out on the floor, that the wings were kind of wide open, especially in the first half?
Yeah, we know where we're supposed to be, so they just stayed right where they were supposed to be and was ready and continued to find the open person or hit it themselves. So. Yeah,
it did. It looked like you guys played with a lot of just freedom and moving all over, but you knew where to be. Like you've said that several times. So evidently this is something you go over and practice, and you guys are executing, it looks like, exactly what Coach Sons is drawing up. I mean, do you feel like, Coach Sons is telling you guys what to do and then you're just doing it?
With reps in practice and bring it over to the game, I feel like we've gotten really good at this offense, and our team plays very well being free and having the ability to do what we want and hit the shots when we need them.
So this is always tough. It's very hard for a player, but this is where you mature. Assess your gameplay. How'd you do?
I think I did good. I think there's areas to work on, just like the whole team. We have things we need to focus on and work on. I think that with this just being the beginning of conference, we have a lot of room to go. And so with big games coming up, we just got to keep going on what we have and the offenses we have and continue to prove the rest of the conference that we are putting it together.
I think you got a really great start, and you kind of like this is. I know you've got a couple conference games under your belt already, but this is kind of where everybody looks. All right, we know conference play is official. It's all conference now. So a lot of eyes on what you guys were doing tonight. And then I guarantee tomorrow, John Brown will be peeping that YouTube video. And they're very, very tough. Have you guys talked about them, or you scouted them? Do you know what's coming?
We've talked about them. We were more focused on the game right now, and so tomorrow we'll do our work for them and figure out where we need to be strong on and continue to work on us.
That's good. So you get a little day of now after the game kind of prep. Do you guys take that on the floor? Do you go in the room, watch film? How do you guys prep for the – just Coach Sons comes out and says, hey, this is what they're going to do, or do you actually look at the film?
We do both. He'll come out to the floor and set it up for us, let us see it. We'll also go in the room and watch film and just see how they play and see what we can do and how to continue to play for us and continue to get what we know is open and play how we play.
Yeah, you guys are playing phenomenal defense. The full court kind of the press is working, and it's creating a lot of momentum. Keep up the great work. It was so fun to call your game tonight. It was an absolute blast. I know Steve and I were talking about it.
Well, I'm curious. I'm always curious on it seemed from up here, from our perspective, that you guys play for one another. The chemistry seems to be there. It just seems like you guys are having fun out there. I know maybe, I don't know, sometimes you can disguise it, but do you feel the same way? Do you feel like you guys are playing well together, you're gelling, chemistry? It seems like you guys like each other, which is positive. I don't know. What are your thoughts on just the chemistry you guys have?
We've had, they all came in together. I came in last year, so all have matured together, grown up together, and just allowing to mix in together and find each other's strengths and just making sure that each one of us is contributing on the floor.
Yeah, it's great. I love watching it. You guys look really, really good out there.
Looks like they know what their role is,
Yeah.
and everyone's okay with that, right?
That's great.
And also, just a little backline story. Those kind of things that chemistry bond comes together on the road. But when you go through your hotel catching on fire in the middle of the night, kind of just creates
it does something
extra,
for you, right?
Yeah, it does a little. And that, you can verify that happened, right?
Last road game.
Oh, my.
Up at, what is Kansas?
That'll definitely bring you
story.
together.
Yeah.
That's a great story.
So, there's that. That's a lot of fun. Wendy, thank you so much for coming on, being on the broadcast. And I know the people love to hear the voice of the student athletes, and just gives us a chance to get to know you. Thank you for taking the time coming up. I know it's a little bit of like fright factor, like, oh no, what, no, but you did great.
Thank you.
Did great.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Right.
Yeah, thanks for your
All
time,
right.
Wendy. Looking forward to see you guys more.
Have a great night.
You too.
And that was Wendy Clemens, the floor general for the Lady Lions, and she's a bright spot, man.
Totally.
You could tell her dad's a coach. I mean, man,
Yeah,
she made some
comes out.
unbelievable passes tonight, and contributing big time to the success of the Lady Lions, and just fundamentals galore.
High basketball IQ, makes great decisions out there, plays hard, gets her team involved. Yeah, definitely a bright spot there on the Lady Lions.
Meanwhile, there's going to be a blocking call. What? Trace Bowling says he can't believe it. Are you serious? Give me a charge, ref.
Wow. That replay seemed like he was set, but maybe didn't quite get there. I don't know.
50-50.
We're up here
40
40 feet away. Maybe we didn't quite see it all.
Good effort by Trace Bowling. No, you're always going to get that. Yeah, a little too much tap. The big man got a lot of chest into the body. That's Brandon Jackson going to the line. That was a good hard move.
Oklahoma City's come back here.
Yeah.
Down
I mean,
down 9-0 early and
yeah.
kind of weather the storm a little bit. Playing aggressive.
And Brandon Jackson's a fierce competitor, man. I mean, he's going to always kind of help will his team into it. You're going to say he's a key contributor, big-time player. And when this team begins to really gel, they got a lot of talent. It just feels displaced right now. And once they get that chemistry kind of going and they believe and trust one another fully, you're going to see some really high-level play from the Stars. Yeah. That's just good, aggressive defense from the Stars. Parker Jones is going to get that foul, though. It was on the floor, so it's going to be an inbound event. Oh, J.J. Bowling was wide open. I do not know. The only thing I can think of is that C.J. Hall made his way over to the corner. He must have stepped on the line. The referee's hand signals were not extremely clear. Oh, that's a nice play. Going at it. Oh. Just can't getting a lot of opportunities for the Stars, but can't get it to fall. And that one rattles in on every part of the rim. But that's J.J. Bowling for you. He just wills the ball in. Dish outside.
Nice hands.
Oh, nice pass from C.J. Hall. He tipped it out, got it, recovered it, and made a Tom Brady-esque throw. Bullet down the court to Justin Collins. That one gets blocked by J.J. Bowling. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was just great recognition by that big guy, number 44, Clayton Jewell. That one's off the mark from J.J. Bowling. It just can't get the 2-inch shots to fall. Two back-to-back. Great offensive rebounding by the Stars.
Just can't quite get that ball in the hole. Staying tough, though. Staying aggressive.
Yeah, and fortunately for the Stars, SAGU is running a little bit dry right now. That looked like it went off on Jewell, but let's see. Does Trace Bowling? It goes between his legs, but I don't know if it hits him. Larry Call guarding that inbound. Oh, that's sweet. That is a sweet shot from Jewell. In and out. A lot of in and outs. Unfortunate. Larry Call resets. Sends in the new play. Changes, calls an audible. They set that one up for Cortland Blake. That was pretty close. This is Cortland Blake's first game back for the Lions this year. And he is a high-impact player. He's going to guard Jewell right now, giving up about 3 inches from Jewell. That was a nice shot.
That was from way downtown.
Just got some patience game going for the SAGU Lions. Now picking up the pressure. Good steal from Noah Bowling. And you don't see that too much. That is, Noah Bowling doesn't give up the ball very easy. So good defense from the Stars, keeping them in it. They've cut the once 12-point lead now down to 5. So momentum pointing towards the Stars right
Yeah, I mean, SAGU came out early, got an early 9-point lead, and Stars have fought back. And yeah, you kind of feel like the momentum is on their side right now. SAGU really hadn't been able to get the ball in the hole from the perimeter.
Yeah, the well has gone a little dry here, and that happens. I mean, you'll see that maybe 4 or 5 times a game where you'll go through a 2-minute spurt. You just score all your points in 2 minutes, and then you'll go 4 minutes dry. It's just weird how it works, but it's kind of consistent. I mean, if you follow basketball long enough, you know that's the truth. That's just the way it works. You don't just evenly score out your points evenly throughout the minutes. And you got to weather those storms. And usually the team that weathers the adversity, the storms of the game, are the teams that come out on top. But the Stars have weathered their own storm because SAGU was pretty hot early on. And they just stuck in there, started playing some better D, and are now back within 5. Who did you say? That was a great turnaround by Noah Yonker. Here comes Bowling to Bowling. Now Hall gets it out to Yonker. Yonker misses his second 3-point attempt. Yonker is a little bit smaller than Jewel, giving up about 3 inches, but he's got a big frame, and he's solid. He's a solid young man. Hall, content to run patience. Skip pass. Now Hall leaves it down for Yonker. Yonker misses the short 11-footer. Oh, that is pretty. In the system, in rhythm. Nice 3-point shot delivered by Nick Bonifay. Kelly tries to go up and get it, and he could not.
Oh, nice hands there.
Oh, that's J.J. Bowling. That's what he does. He is the everything guy.
He always seems to be around the ball.
Always. Hall, I felt like didn't commit. That was just last option. And I think he probably wanted to get that down to Kelly as a little drop pass and couldn't get enough angle around the defender. So he just, I got to shoot it. Hall fakes, gets it over to the corner where Noah Bowling gets his 3-pointer to fall. So the Bowling brothers and the Hall brothers are on the floor together with Kelly playing the big man. Kelly quickly shoots from the corner. Looks like he's done that a couple times.
Yeah, that looks like his spot right there.
Yeah, that was extreme comfort. Larry Call gets the rebound. Oh, that is nice.
What a pretty,
Oh!
couldn't quite finish.
He shifted over to the left side really quickly, and
Just got stuck right there at the rim. Couldn't get it off his
did.
fingers.
That was clean. Clean looking play from Alaric Hall.
It's a great ball handler. Right.
But
nice little crossover move there.
gotta
No, he didn't finish there.
Got
to finish there, but feel good about the speed,
Yep.
acceleration there. Thought those would go down.
Yeah, he definitely owned all that. So nice. CJ Hall leads the NAIA in points per 40 minutes played. That's a NBA stat line that has trickled down to the college ranks. It's an efficiency type of stat, but he plays 31 minutes a game. He scores 31 points a game.
That's
It's
unbelievable.
unreal.
That's unbelievable.
There's not even a close second. So that's how good CJ Hall is.
There it is. I think they've been trying to work that all night. Finally
Yep.
got that there.
Yeah. Well, you know, the bigs for the Stars, they're really big.
Yeah. Yeah.
They cover a lot of space, man. So it is tough. CJ Kelly is not going to have an easy night down there, and they're going to make sure of it because they got. Well, the Stars really can throw 3 or 4 great rim protectors at you. So
Yeah, they got some big bodies down there.
you will never see them without 2 really good rim protectors on the floor at any one time. Oh, Jewel with the fadeaway and the rotation. Man, mechanics are so good for him. So J.J. Bowling's off the floor now. Oh, and that's buckets from C.J. Hall.
That's so pure right there.
Yeah.
So pure. It comes off his hand.
He never panics. He's not a panic player at all. Oh, and that goes. That goes. It slipped out of his hand. He was going to flush that one, Steve. I saw it in his eye.
Yeah.
He was going to flush that one. Make you pay. Jack McWilliams got to be the biggest man in the Sooner Athletic Conference. All right. Yeah. Speaking of Sooner Conference, there is a live look into the other games going on tonight. It's Sooner night. You can see what the definite scores are on the left side, but that's a live video look in. Texas Wesleyan down. The Texas Wesleyan looks like they're having a hard time with Oklahoma Panhandle State. And, well, we said the game of the night is the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma. They have a lot of accolades behind them. They're high risers. They've been playing phenomenal basketball as of late. But Wayland came in touted as number 10 preseason. They had a really rough start. But I said in the pregame earlier that Wayland was more than capable. They just haven't looked like the chemistry has been there. So once they get that ironed out, they could re-rise up in the polls again. They got a really good team. If they go on the road and get that win up in Oklahoma against Science and Arts, that is going to be just a great start to the conference year.
That's a tough win to get.
It really is.
That definitely gets them
as USAO is. Yeah. Cortland Blake. He's going to shoot the three. He can really shoot it. And you can see there.
He did not hesitate.
He will not hesitate, I promise you. It is like a reflex. Once he gets beyond the arc, he just feels so comfortable. He's a big guy. He can play down low, but he feels so comfortable shooting the long range. McWilliams on Kelly. McWilliams feels like he should win that battle. Wow. I mean, he's hard to handle.
He's working hard down there, too.
Yeah.
3 guys. He grabbed the rebound, still was able to put it in.
I mean, it feels like he's a foot taller than everybody. Oh, that's nice. That is just good ball movement. Great transition basketball. Got McWilliams. You're not going to take it on him, bro.
No.
Like, he's a rim protector. Like, you got to know that. Oh, that's a
Cortland
great
got him on the box out. He sure did.
That's it. Cortland knows, man. Fundamentally strong.
Yep. He got low. Got his bottom on him. Got underneath him. Got
leverage.
leverage.
That rebound again.
Good position on the rebound.
Oh, no foul. Oh, that late call. Jules not arguing. He knows he fouled him, but it was a really late call. I was kind of surprised. No whistle. Oh, first, C.J. Hall gets away with a NBA travel, bro. 5 steps. That was crazy. C.J. Kelly from the line. Oh, in and out. No good. SAGU with a 5-point lead. Just a minute left in this first half.
I feel like this half's gone by pretty fast, hasn't it?
It has. I mean, the refs have let them play.
Yeah, not a lot of whistles tonight. It's good.
Yeah, it's a really good sign.
Yep. Keeps the game flow going.
Guys are playing extremely hard, but no chippiness. So, and that usually helps the refs kind of, okay, we're going to let you play. As long as your attitudes are good, we're going to let you play. And that's always a much better game to watch.
Oh, tough screen there.
J.J. Bowling on giving up a lot of size to Jewel. The bigs, man, are very active. Man. Oh, that's a goal, Tim.
Yeah, ref is right there. Good call.
Yeah, no question. Only question was, who did it? There was 2 guys there. I think it was it was the big guy.
I mean, it's just right there in front of you. You just can't not do that.
Oh, yeah. You got to do that. I mean, bro, remember back in the day, Patrick Ewing just did it to intimidate you. He was like, you can have the 2 points. Just know I'm going to swat it out every time. And it was psychological factor was high.
Good defense on the baseline.
Brick. So that's an off the ball foul. Yeah, they're going to say big guy. Wow. That's one of those that you really, 9 seconds left, you go, man, I don't want that.
No, that's got to frustrate a coach.
Coaches lose their mind off of just silly fouls like that. He got tapped on the hand, no call. And it's an 8-point game. It doesn't feel like it's an 8-point game. Stars struggled early with getting anything to fall, and then finally was able to knock the lid off the rim and get some flow, and they have played really good ever since. So they got down by 12, cut it to 5 at one point. So there's been this ebb and flow between 5 and 8, and just timing's just right. Gets SAGU out of the half with an 8-point lead, which I do not think is anywhere close to a safety net.
No, not at all. And look,
You will need all of it.
Those big guys are really affecting their ability to get the ball inside and score those easy buckets. And they had a little stretch there where they're able to knock some shots down from the outside, but then kind of went a little cold.
Yep.
And when you got a 7-footer down there protecting the rim, you're going to have to work to get those easy ones in.
Yeah, and we didn't see it coming down the stretch. We didn't see a lot of play from Brandon Jackson and Parker Jones. I think Coach is trying to preserve some foul, like making sure you're going to see those guys give a lot more activity in the second half. If they can get any scoring going, and then you can still have McWilliams and Jewell in there, that is you can see that team is going to be hard to handle. When they get it all together, they get all the pieces flowing. They're kind of scary.
Yeah, it's interesting. You saw a lot of Jones early, but not as much late in the half.
I think he got 2 fouls. So I think
a couple quick fouls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep him in that safety zone. And
he's a difference maker out there, though.
Yeah. He keeps the ball alive.
Yeah.
We dramatically saw second chance opportunities go down when he left the floor.
Yeah.
And even when Parker Jones left the floor. Like, there was not as much offensive rebounding activity.
Yeah.
And SAGU just found it a little bit easier to get their hands on the ball. So there's that. So that's going to be something positive for the Stars to bring out of the locker room from halftime and know that, hey, man, we still got a lot of active players that can really do some damage to this SAGU offense. So stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss the second half of this second part of the doubleheader in tonight's feature presentation. Your SAGU Lions playing host to the Oklahoma City University Stars. This is going to be a really good finish, I got a feeling. So stay tuned. We'll be back in just a couple minutes with some more stats and maybe information on what to expect in the second half. You're watching the SAGU Sports Network.
When I was looking for a college to attend, I didn't just want an education. I wanted an experience. When I found SAGU, I knew I'd found a university that thrives on strong faith and solid friendships. I feel at home in my classes. I can interact with my professors and classmates because instruction is personalized. With a diverse student body, I have plenty of chances to be myself while growing with amazing people at the same time. If you're looking for much more than a college education, SAGU is for you.
Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you. Baylor Scott and White Health, the power to live better.
When you trust someone with your money, you're part of something greater than yourself. You're investing in a principle that it takes individuals to create a community, that we are stronger when we support each other, that at some point, everyone will need a helping hand, that a meaningful purpose can be found in a calling. At AGCU, we're banking with a purpose, so you can live for yours.
Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you. Baylor Scott and White Health, the power to live better.
When you trust someone with your money, you're part of something greater than yourself. You're investing in a principle that it takes individuals to create a community, that we are stronger when we support each other, that at some point, everyone will need a helping hand, that a meaningful purpose can be found in a calling. At AGCU, we're banking with a purpose, so you can live for yours.
Your power is unstoppable. And with us cheering you on, there's no limit to where it can take you. Baylor Scott and White Health, the power to live better.
All right, here we go. It starts here, 8-10, take one.
Good, how are you?
Good.
Okay.
Why do you think student athletes come to SAGU?
Yeah, I'm in to showcase your talents in your sport, but I think SAGU uniquely gives you a family atmosphere, it gives you a community, it gives you a chance to grow your whole self, to your spiritual growth especially, to who you are as a man or who you are as a person. And I think that we offer a little bit deeper understanding of yourself whenever you leave, and I think that whenever they leave here, they really feel a part of something bigger than themselves.
Okay, so Dad, what have you enjoyed most about being in SAGU's basketball program?
It feels like a family, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else just because like how fun it is, and it's just been a really great experience.
I've never been in a place that has just loved on each other as much as the people do here at SAGU, and I think our guys feel it. I know I feel it as a coach.
The people, not just in basketball, but outside of basketball, are like so selfless and actually genuinely care about you.
It starts here.
All right, we're back live in the Schaefer Center. Just had a really great conversation over the halftime. Kind of the latest getting back with the old Ronald Horn Harris. He was a superstar in the SAGU Lions. If you're a longtime Lions fan, man, you knew Mr. Dangerous. Ronald Horn is what we call him, but it's Ronald Horn Harris. And he was just a dynamite player. Played on one of the best teams that has ever suited up. And that back when Dominique Rambo, Deuce Ward. Oh, man, it was such a fun team. And Donnie Boswick was the coach back then. Man, that was a lot of fun. But anyway, we're back here in 2024. Can you believe it? It's 2024, Steve.
Does not seem possible.
And C.J. Hall kicks
just
it off.
knocked it down.
And
pure, nothing but net.
We talked about his efficiency rating being one of the best in that particular category of points per 40 minutes played, and he's 1-to-1. There's no such thing as being 1-to-1 in that category. That's just, no one does that. And he is 31 points per 40 minutes, and he only averages 31 minutes a game. So just do that. It's 1-to-1. It's crazy.
SAGU's come out hot here.
Yeah.
Knocked down a couple threes.
Had a little talk about it and just said, hey, no need to lose the confidence from the three-point line. We were 2 for 18, shot 11%. So it can't get any worse, guys. All right. So get rid of all the fear and the hesitation. Just go. You guys are good shooters. Just go shoot the ball. And they have. They've come out really hot. They did that in the first half. They got the first 9 points of the game, and then the Stars really weathered that storm pretty well. Kind of clamped down, and it ended. They were SAGU up 8 at the end of the first half, but that means that the Stars played really good defense going on. Right now, it's a 13-point ball game.
Oh, man.
And
look out.
And they're just getting the rhythm now. And the numbers usually work out, right? So you shoot 11%. Now they got to shoot 50% in the next half to kind of even it all out.
Well, they got beat down the floor there after that. Made 3, but.
Oh, nice defense. We were talking about Brandon Jackson and Parker Jones, what kind of high impact. It's probably not the shot you want Jackson taking, because he's so effective underneath the goal. SAGU just staying after it, never quitting. Good rebound by Jackson. Gets it out. Parker Jones off the side, and Meg Williams kind of dips it out. You see Coach over there.
Coach is not real happy about that.
Bro, you're the biggest dude on the floor. Are you serious? Why are you tapping it? And you know, that's just a brief moment in time. But next time he won't. I guarantee he'll bring it down.
Oh, good rebound there.
Great rebound.
Good position against a really good big guy down there.
That's Colin Owens, and he does a lot of
he's not a small guy himself.
No, he's a big guy.
Big body.
He's just not quite as quick as C.J. Kelly. And Coach Dill has the style of play right now that this team wants to play is very up-tempo, pass a lot. So you're going to see C.J. Kelly out with that team a lot more than you would Owens. But he's an effective big man. That's a 30-second timeout. And let's see, that leaves Oklahoma City with, I don't know if they've made the adjustment, but right now the board says they have 4 timeouts left. SAGU has 4 timeouts left going down the stretch. I would say both of these coaches are going to try to preserve their timeouts.
Yeah, because you're going to come down to the game. You know it's going to get close.
Yeah, it's
just want to keep those in your pocket.
It looks a little lopsided right now, but I'm just telling you, they're dangerous. Yeah. The Stars are extremely dangerous. They can put a lot of points. They got bigs that can shoot. You got McWilliams, man, who doesn't really have to leave the floor to get inside the rim. Jewell, who's huge. I mean, he's the second biggest guy on the floor when McWilliams is out there, and then he's the biggest guy when McWilliams is on the bench. It's unbelievable. Like when you see the whole, I know how big those guys are. Like they're all big, and then all of a sudden, McWilliams stands up and he's just looking down into the huddle. That is just fantastic. That is a tough assignment. Guard a big dude like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not a rail. He's not skinny. Great frame. Short from Parker Jones. Nice seam pass from Larry Call. He's been working on that jumper. It's short. He has drastically improved his long-range shooting this year. Nice. His mechanics. James Cloud, I'm talking about, number 5 there in the Stars uniform, is fantastic. He's just got a great-looking shot. It's not falling for him right now, but you can tell he's a shooter. We got a little cleanup duty on our baseline. McWilliams.
Just not much you can do there. He gets the ball that low.
Yeah. I mean.
Oh, they called him a charge.
No, he did. I mean.
Dropped the shoulder.
2 elbows. They let the first one slide. The second elbow. Okay. Ref saying, well, we'll let the first one slide, but not the second one, man. But you saw what he could do. I mean, he's just looking to flush it on you. Yeah, that was a tough hit.
That was a hard foul right there.
Yeah, nothing Owens did wrong there. He just stood there, stepped in, just trying to play good defense, slid in, but he's so big.
Yeah,
like
heavy. Brick wall.
He's a heavyweight. That hurt.
Yeah, you might feel that one. Might feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah. You can see Owens kind of felt bad for him. He was like, "Oh man, let me help you up." It's dangerous out there for the under 6-footers, even the 6-footers nowadays. But that's nice, Parker Jones.
It's too easy right there.
Yep. And they just need to remember that's a good game for them, that mid-range game. In and out for C.J. Hall. Jackson gets the rebound. Trying to push it up, get the pace notched up just a little bit. Jones kicks it out. Cloud, no good. Just can't find one right now. So Hall was expecting J.J. Bowling in this. You'll see Bowling kind of stopped right here. Hall thought he was going to slip, and he did not. That's one of those where I was like, bro, you usually read my mind on that, man. What's up?
Oh,
nice.
Beautiful.
Oh,
man,
CJ
that's
Hall.
tough.
He's so mad at himself.
That was a really nice play. Couldn't quite get that finish.
Jackson sizes him up, gets a good defensive position. Corlin Blake, since it's maybe a mismatch, it is. Blake's so good in the paint.
He's just a freight train down there. He gets that ball below the free throw line. That big body, he's just hard to stop.
They're going to call that on a Larry Call. He gets a little too much. You will not see a Larry Call get beat that far, hardly ever. Blake on Jewel. Jewel
Oh,
gets
that was
open.
a great back screen there.
Man,
That was a really
what
beautiful
a great
design play.
Route. It was a great route run by Jewel.
Cortland got caught up top. Solid back screen. That's a well-designed play right there.
So usually the big player that's running that route, he's got two choices. He can go over the top, slip down, or come from under the baseline. So it's his choice to read. He read that perfectly. Blake with the rebound. Larry Hall. So the Hall brothers and the Bowling brothers are on the floor. That was short from Noah Bowling. Oh, bounced on the line. Just a little, I can see there's a little bit of energy loss.
Yeah, a little bit of letdown.
It's a little bit of lull here. So this is where Coach Dill has to go, okay, I get it. He's great at recognizing that and getting those players a breather. Maybe J.J. Bowling needs just a quick sip of the H2O and a couple extra breaths. Oh, that's nice. Trace Bowling, the cousin of the Bowling brothers. Oh, there it is. Oh, he wanted the foul. Didn't get it. It's a good closeout by Tranter. Gillespie gets it off to Jackson, to Jewel. Parker Jones way out. Gillespie changes the play. Thought he might have had an ISO, I think. Oh, that's a great block from J.J. Bowling.
That's something
Sloppy
you want to
play.
see there.
Yep.
Yeah, just not quite taking care of the ball. Yeah, you hate to see that.
I know Coach Deal doesn't want to spend a valuable timeout this early. And his bench is not quite as deep as it has been in the past. So I see him really evaluating, trying to measure up, okay, where are we at here with energy level. He's going to bring in Noah Yonker for Bowling, and Bowling needs that rest. I mean, he is playing hard. Just slightly gassed, but it will not take him very long at all to recover, and you will see. So there's only 2 players on this roster that get 30 minutes a game average, and C.J. Hall and J.J. Bowling are those 2 players. Trace Bowling. Oh, he dives for it. Oh, wait a minute.
Can you throw the challenge flag on that one?
Well, yeah, they won't look up at the Jumbotron to reevaluate, but that did go off of the Stars' foot. It's a great effort by Trace Bowling.
Yeah, you're never disappointed with seeing your play go to the floor and scrapping for that ball. Well, that looked like a forearm shiver.
It was in the 50-50 though, so I like the no call. Cloud just can't find it. Frustration building. Nice extra pass from Cortland Blake. Cortland's like, bro, take that shot, man. I gave up my shot. You take it. That's going to go to the Stars. Here comes the timeout. It's needed. Both teams are kind of gassed.
Yeah.
They're playing hard.
Playing hard. You can tell shots aren't quite falling. A little bit short.
Yeah. SAGU had that initial, 4-minute run that they had at the first half. It happened again in the second half. And the only difference in this half than the first half is Oklahoma just hasn't been able to knock the lid off the bucket. It's stayed on. It's pretty tightly on there right now. So they're not making up the difference for the scoring. There you see a live look in all the men's games going on around the Sooner Athletic Conference. And Texas Wesleyan has come back to take the lead over Oklahoma Panhandle State. They were down 10 at one point. Langston and MacU. MacU going toe-to-toe with Langston right now. That could change quick. Langston can score a bunch of points in a hurry. It looks like that's because start of the second half. My guess is MacU is taking the air out of the ball and playing just very patiently and just forcing Langston to play defense. I mean, that's a pretty low score game for Langston in the second half. Jewell with the ball. Goes cross court. Gillespie. Oh, that one fell in. Great tip from Gillespie.
If you're SAGU,
that was a great pass. Just a little late.
Yeah.
Just a little late. Threw the timing off of Jewell. Jewell tried to flush it. Oh, Blake.
Well, SAGU's still leaving the door open a little bit, not being able to knock down shots.
A little bit.
Leaving the door open for Stars.
Just
they can knock a few
turnovers.
Yeah, they can knock a few shots here or get a bucket in and one just like that. This is not what Coach Deal wants to see right now.
No, exactly. A momentum shift.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it's not even a shift because they've both been in kind of the mully grubs, if you will, and now the needle being right in the middle, and it has been for about 3 minutes. It's starting to lean into the Stars, and if they could just get a few quick scores, and this is great scoring opportunity with the clock off.
3-point play there brings the game within 10.
You were once up 20. Yeah. Yeah, Jewell's arguing for, I got a lot of ball, ref. I got a lot of ball. But there was significant body contact. Blake's a great free throw shooter. I did that on purpose.
Yeah. Good job, John. We'll blame that one on you.
Oh, man. Appreciate it. You're welcome, Cortland.
There you go.
Oh. Cortland Blake from the corner in a much-needed bucket.
It's been a little drought. That's definitely going to help the cause there.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to recognize you cannot leave Cortland Blake open. I know it does not seem intuitive to you go, he's biggest guy on the floor for SAGU right now. He's over in the corner. Yeah, we can cheat a little bit. Never cheat. Here's a tip. I'm sorry, Coach Steele, if you come back and listen to this, but I'm telling everybody, never leave Cortland Blake open behind the three-point line. He's way too good. Here we go. Get a little spy.
Right, yeah, a little fire going.
Yeah, look.
He hit a three from the corner.
He got a significant rest on the bench. Now he's got a little energy.
Yeah, a little more pep in their step.
That was very close to stepping on the line for Gillespie. Oh, my goodness. Circus shot. Count it.
Count it and one.
And you're going to get another free one to get it under 10 for the first time in a long while. And school has not officially started here on the campus of SAGU, but there's a nice little crowd here for not many people on campus. And Saturday night, it will be rocking in here.
Well, it's the first time since about 2 minutes into the game where it's been 9 or less. Stars have fought their way back, really. Some good defense, some opportunistic shots.
There's a lot of contact there. Oh, that looked like a little too hard, but it did fall the shooter's way. And Bowling, J.J. Bowling, I should say, gets it to fall. Nice step back. That was a big-time three in a very opportune time, Steve. That cuts it to 8. Oh.
Good hard foul there.
It was.
Make him go to the line, earn it.
Yeah.
Clean but hard foul.
Jules, a big-time competitor. That's his 3rd foul. He did not want to come out. He's like, Coach, please don't take me out. I'm developing something here. And
it pays off.
He's a big-time player. Like, I would want Jewel to be on the floor as much as possible. He's got a lot of weaponry. He can jump high, get up, play around the rim, keep the ball alive. He's got a 10-foot fadeaway. He's got a 3-point shot. Just a really good all-around player. Oh, nice dime. He stepped out
on the baseline,
but
just
that was going to be
barely.
a big flush.
The line's fortunate there. Get the benefit of a stepping on the line.
Going to Kelly, he gets double teamed. Hall swinging it quickly. Nice touch pass. And C.J. Kelly playing over the rim. Gets the score, the lead for SAGU back to 11. Oh, nice cross up. Cloud saves it from going out of bounds. Got a reset. High pick from the center. And some good juice from Bonifay. That's a 3-pointer and a nice mid-range shot. That is just perfection. Brothers. Hall to hall. A little hard from Jewel. CJ can do that. It was just so much open territory. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get that.
Yeah, you got to
get that.
Got to call timeout here.
Because, all right, you got to go back and you got to, there's going to be a little coach talk. Little sidebar between Dill and CJ Hall here. CJ, you had 10 yards of open space. I know the 3 feels good, but go get the 2. Just go get the 2.
Well, I think defensively, Kelly here's just torched them 3 possessions in a row where he scored, and really seemed almost effortlessly. You got to at least want to make him work for it, and
yeah,
good timeout here by the Lions.
Absolutely, yeah.
They cut it back down to 8.
Refocus. This is where we are, guys, and we're now beginning to approach the short rows. They've made their big push. All right, let's ramp up the defense. Let's take good shots, smart shots. So quietly, Bonifay has got a quick 5 points, but sneakily, he's a 3-point assassin, so he's 3 for 4. He's shooting 75% from the 3-point line. So hopefully that's on your radar if you're the defense. You can't just let him keep getting free shots.
Keep shooting, or uncontested at least. Get a hand in his face.
And it looked like everybody else knew on the Stars team. Jones, and it's tipped out by CJ Hall.
That's a really nice feed. Good double clutch.
Gillespie is a really good point guard. He sees the lane and then makes the defense not only react to him, but he draws them outside of the lane to create an angle in which he can pass. That's what great point guards do. It's very subtle. You're setting a trap, right? And you got to be really good at baiting that trap, and he does it really well. Larry Call getting in with the big boys. Trying to keep it alive. Yep. Finally hit the shot clock. Took a couple bounces up there to hit it, but. He just got his older brother's like that. Isaiah Bowling. He's got strong willpower. Strong willpower. That wasn't the best looking shot, but he willed that ball in. Bonifay. They're getting clean looks.
A little careless of the ball there. You'd like to have
A
that
little
one back.
bit, yeah. And I think CJ was overthinking it. You could, I mean, I don't know if this is because I played the game and I kind of got the feel for what happens in those situations, but I could really feel him thinking that out as, okay, this guy's bigger than me. How am I going to get around him? Well, you know, armchair quarterback here. Okay, it's so much easier to say than do, and you got to stop. You got the big guy. You actually are pushing him back, so you've got to stop, make him react, then go around him. So if he would have just pulled up right there at the foul line, because he could shoot that, and that's a nice, comfortable shot for CJ, and just boom. Dribble down, hard dribble, stop at the elbow, and see what he's going to do. He's probably not quick enough to come get you, so just shoot that mid-range shot. That's a high percentage shot for CJ. Don't be afraid of it. Let's lean into it. But if he does react fast enough, bro, you got him on your hip now. You're going to get the 2-point layup and probably a foul. SAGU at a season high 3-point attempts, 32. Oh my goodness.
That's a lot of threes.
Wow. That is a lot of threes. They're giving Jewel some rest here, and that's what you need, Brandon Jackson, to come in and be strong and make up for the deficit that Jewel takes with him to the bench, even though you do have McWilliams out there. Jewel's got a double-double, so he's just high impact. And they're going to let him refuel, and I'm sure they'll get him out on the floor. I just do not agree with that call. That was just, I mean, how is that a call?
I'm not sure.
I mean, that's
not
phantom.
sure what they saw there.
And it's very deflating to a player like Brandon Jackson. Like, he did nothing wrong. He's just moving, trying to get position. And the smaller guy kind of bounces off the bigger guy. So what? I mean, it's not a foul. Jackson's got to be careful with really slinging out the arms. Could get a push-off call. But that was a great follow-up by McWilliams. Alaric Hall has no fear. That was a David and Goliath moment. He knew it, but he had the big guy down on the block, giving up, poof.
Foot?
You know, close to a foot. I mean, not quite a foot, but a lot. And he was ready. He was ready to go under it. But Parker Jones, being a very savvy player, did not bite. So Alaric Hall smartly gets it back out to Noah Bowling. These free throws, I know it's an 11-point game now. These free throws matter.
Yeah, you're right at that point where –
yeah, there is a bit of a tipping point. Like, you're just – I know it sounds kind of ludicrous when you say it like this, but you're just three-point shots away, right? I mean, that can happen quickly. So you set plays up for Bonifay. He's shooting so good.
Yeah,
like,
shooting
I mean,
lights out. Seems
saw
like
him.
he's the only one that
well,
at this point is going to be able to knock that down. But
yeah,
man,
but he scored 5 points in literally
Yeah.
5 seconds. Just
I'm sure
like-
coach is talking about that, right? Right. He's the shooter on the floor.
I would think so.
You
Yeah,
gotta,
yeah. You can't leave him alone. Can't leave him alone.
Somebody's got to stay with him.
And CJ has done about after that last, 3-point way out. CJ has been all over him. So they kind of dedicated CJ to extend defense to him because he's very sneaky. Just kind of watching. Keep number 4 a little bit, and he's about to take the inbound the ball here. But he's very shifty. Here comes the Larry Hall. Oh, nice. McWilliams bails out. Oh, that's a Parker Jones keeps it alive to Brandon Jackson. That's off the back of the rim. And J.J. Bowling going up and getting it. That was significant. Yeah. I like this. The new school of refs don't call that. I'll just tell you that. That's old school, savvy veteran referee right there. He understands what's going on. Stars trying to foul to stop the clock, right?
Yeah.
And don't let the game have to, don't let the players have to get beat up to get that foul. The new guys seem to really let a lot of contact have to happen to get that last second foul. Oh, that was almost awesome.
Under a minute here, down 10.
They're looking for Bonifay. And that was extended. That was a long way away. And that's good, yeah. Don't make the players have to get beat up to get those fouls. You know what the intent is. And they're just trying to stop the clock. They want you to blow the whistle now. One of the few times in the game that will happen. Ooh, Hall misses. Oh, that's a nice play. Gillespie doing some really good work in the second half. And you blink your eye, and now it's an 8-point ball game. You're like, what? How did that just happen? We were just up 12.
37 seconds. You SAGU.
Bro, I'm just telling you, I've seen too much in my day in basketball. 8 points in 37 seconds is not a guarantee. You cannot be comfortable, especially because they're playing it smart, like they're fouling. And Alaric Hall steps in, 72% free throw shooter, good shooter. He misses.
Missed one. Yeah, this is where free throws right here are crucial because they're gonna have to foul you all the way down to the end.
Remember back when it was 5 minutes and SAGU's got a 14-point lead, and I said these free throws are very important. Don't think because you got a lead. You got to hit them all.
Yeah.
That's a trap when you're up big and you kind of tend to lose focus. You cannot let, as a competitor, don't fall into the obvious traps. Always. I mean, it's a free throw, man. You got to hit it. So Bowling. Ice in the veins, as they say. Yeah, Gillespie has 21. This is his season high. Not sure about his career, but definitely his season high. He's played very well this second half. He's quick. So Collins gets bumped, and it's going to be the beneficiary on that foul. So he will get a chance. I was just informed that Gillespie is a true freshman, so this has to be his career high. If it's his season high, it's his first season. Man, playing big minutes for a freshman.
True freshman.
And playing it so well. A little too much.
Too much razzle-dazzle there.
Next year,
he'll
he'll clean that up. Guaranteed. He's a good player. And I don't know if you've been keeping count, bro, but 1 for 4 in the last 4 free throws. It's playing into exactly what the Stars want. This is, but they're not coming down and converting off of these misses. 1 for 5. Got to hit the shots in the big moments.
Hopefully.
Oh,
wow.
I meant to do that, Coach. I meant to do that. And you know what? As good as he's played, I give it to him. He did mean to do that. Yep.
I feel pretty good with 5 seconds left to go
Yeah,
now, right?
now it's game over. But I'm just saying,
they made it.
Like if they converted, there was so many misses. There was 3 possession misses on free throws. If you get 2 points every time, that's 6 points. Well, do the math. You're 1 possession out. So Noah Bowling comes in and cleans it up, ices the game away. Oh, okay. And that is the ball game. It was a really hard-fought effort. I know you go, well, that's an 8-point win.
Stars made it interesting down the stretch there.
This game needs a lot of context when you think about it. I don't know even that you're going to be able to really understand how this game played out just even looking at the stat sheet. It was kind of weird. A lot of simultaneous lulls. And like the ebb and flow was not generally how games go. So OCU actually did a really good job. I mean, at one point they were down 20 points, 22 points, I think. So did a great job on the comeback. And we know the Lions have had a little trouble coming down the stretch. And I think that's due to not a big bench, right?
Yeah.
You don't have a ton of players that are playing to keep the gas tank full for the last 10 minutes, right? So we're seeing slippage in the last 10 minutes for the Lions. And that's, we talked about the Florida College game.
Yeah.
They're up 22. Tonight they were up 22. OCU didn't make it all the way back, but they were kind of making it scary for a little while. They just didn't convert their easy shots either. But, good shooting team like Florida College, man, they just come back and then buzzer beater you. And they got to figure out a little bit of that's a problem, right?
Yeah.
And Coach Dill, he's very, very good. He will figure it out. But that's just one of the chinks in the armor right now. I expect they will grow from it. We do know, we never said it, but Noah Bowling was playing hurt tonight. And so he's at best 70%. So, there was, you can't use that as an excuse or anything like that because you got to play through it and you got to get wins no matter what. So they did a good job coming out, getting a great win against what I think is a very underrated OCU team. They just haven't figured it out yet. But when they do, look out. Because that team, man, there's 7 players that can play good basketball.
Well, yeah,
really,
look at the
really good
points in the paint. double. I mean, 40 points in the paint.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a strength of their team. You feel like if you can knock a few more, cut some of those lows down that we talked about, where you're just not scoring, putting the ball in the basket, and this is a 1 or 2 possession game down the stretch, and it still wound up being close, and SAGU wound up pulling it out, but hard fought effort from a great team. That I think you're right. I think a little underrated, and maybe they surprised the Lions a little bit tonight.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, no, we talked to Coach Dill before this, and he's like, I don't know, guys. I mean, we were saying, oh man, on the paper, all the stats, you look at the stats, easy math, you win by 15. And he's like, nah, you know better than that, John. So, and I kind of do. It's conference play, and these guys are very proud.
Yeah.
OCU has a proud legacy. They have the most final game appearances in the new millennium in the NAIA championship. So they have a strong historical understanding of what what comes with being in that OCU Stars jersey. So very interesting, good game, good to see the Lions pull it out. It's hard to say they pulled it out. They controlled the whole game, right?
Yeah.
They did what they were supposed to do. But I think Coach Dill was right on, man. He scouted it. He knew they were going to be very, very tough and not as easy as the paper kind of makes it seem. But
a win's a win.
A win is a win right now, brother.
And take them any way that you can get it.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're going to be happy about a win against OCU, even at home. So tomorrow, Saturday, we got another doubleheader. It's JBU. And let me tell you, those guys think they're number one. The stats say Langston's number one. JBU, in their mind, they think they're number one. And their ladies team is out of sight. So we're going to really see a great matchup against this new Lady Lions team. I'm so excited about that game. And then, of course, the men's team, there's a couple really, really nice players on JBU. I mean, high-level players. So that's going to be a fun matchup. Not an easy win at all. And right now, I don't think Vegas actually watches, but Vegas has got this one even. Well, this is a great night. Doubleheader win. Lady Lions get a strong 17-point win and a 8-point win for the men's team. Both coaches can go home and kind of rest easy, knowing that they got another conference win under their belt. And there you see SAGU solidly in second place. Some other matches going on. So that could change if Science and Arts loses. SAGU goes directly into, John Brown and UNTD. Woo.
Man.
Well, John Brown, okay, it just updated, so they're up. They should win that game, so that would put SAGU and John Brown in tie for second. But Langston's still holding on and doing what they do best, and that's put W's on the board. It's going to be a lot of fun this season. Can't wait to get to all these games coming up. We hope you're going to be a part of the SAGU Sports Network. And if you want to stay up to date from hour to hour, our social media team is fantastic. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And obviously, you're watching us on YouTube. But we'll be back on Saturday for another doubleheader. We're very excited about it. John Brown comes to town, and this is going to be a barn burner. No matter which way you look, both games, it's going to be awesome. So hope to see you then.
Look forward to it.
Yep. Till next time, you've been watching the SAGU Sports Network.